yet, Mom?
Yes, Sophie, it is time for yoga. Hello, everyone. My name is Francine, and this is my daughter, Sophie. Thank you for joining us today for our yoga practice. Today, our adventure will take us to a farm, where we'll help a farmer out with his day. You ready to begin?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like for you to stand up and get the wiggles out.
Get the wiggle, wiggle. Get the wiggle, wiggle out.
All right, now we're going to start winding it down a little bit.
Winding it down. I've
And
never winded it down.
That was great. If everyone could please sit, that would be wonderful. Make sure you have some space to move today. Like I said, we'll be helping the farmer out with some of his chores, but we'll have a good time. When you do sit down, let's close our eyes, and we're going to sit up really tall. Now just take a few moments, and we're going to notice your inhales and your exhales, your in-breaths and your out-breaths. So just take a few moments and notice that. Now, I'd like for you to take a few moments to notice the sounds that are around you. The sounds that are close to you, like maybe my voice, and the sounds that are a little bit further away. We'll touch base with one breath exercise. What we'll do is we'll breathe in, and as we exhale, we're going to pretend we're breathing out through a straw. So take a nice breath in, and then breathe out through a straw, imaginary straw. Breathe in again. Breathe out through the straw. And one more time, breathe in, and breathe out. Allow your eyes to open. Take the arms out beside you. And then we're going to bring our fingers to touch our nose. And then we'll open back up again. And we'll close. Fingers to nose. Okay, now bring the arms out. Close your eyes. Can you touch your nose with your fingers with your eyes closed?
Is this my nose?
No, that's not your nose.
Is this my nose?
No, that's not your nose.
Is this my nose?
Nope.
Is this my nose?
Yes, that's your nose. All right, when you're ready, allow your eyes to open again. Take your hands down. We'll get some stretches in before we start our adventure. Let's do your left hand today. Left hand down, we'll start that off. Left hand down, reach up and over. And then we'll switch sides, swaying over to the other side. Good.
Prepared us for the great day with the farmer.
That's right. Fingertips are up to the sky. I want you to reach up really high so it'll come in handy later.
It really is.
And then you take your arms down to a goal post.
Two.
And we're going to do a very slow twist to each side. Keep your arms up and twist open to one side. And then slowly work your way to the other. That was not slowly.
I know.
We'll do that again. One side. And then we'll work our way to the other.
We are washing machines.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to do that one more time because that felt good. And back. Now, take your hands and make a C shape, the letter C shape with your hands. I would like for you to place your hands on your ribs towards the bottom. So your thumbs are gently touching the back ribs and the rest of your fingertips are resting gently on the front. Take a few nice inhales and exhales here, and I want you to see if you can feel the ribs touching and moving your fingers.
I definitely feel it.
You do, I do too. We'll now take our hands and we'll rest them right beside our belly button. Now, can you breathe all the way to your tummy and have your tummy touch your hands and maybe move your hands a little bit in and out?
And gently touch.
Good.
Wow.
Right?
You go far away like 2 inches.
Really? That's amazing. I have one more thing to do from here before our adventure. Bring your hands out in front. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to touch each of your fingertips. And we're going to move back and forth a few times.
This is confusing.
Right? All right, now we're going to shake it out. Shake it out.
Shake it, shake it,
Shake
shake
it.
it, shake it.
Now, we're working our way to our adventure. To get there, we are going to ride a bike. But we're going to ride a bike a little bit differently today. We're still going to put on our helmets. So put on your helmet,
Obviously, we need our helmets.
obviously. And then we're going to roll onto our backs. So
Our
roll onto your back.
backs?
On our backs. Roll onto your back. And you're going to bring your knees, you're going to put a bend in your knees and bring your feet up. Hold onto the handlebars and you will ride your bike.
We are going up at a hill.
Are we at the hill right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
We are working our way up a hill right now.
This is hard.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll get to the top of the hill
We go fast.
and we're going to go fast. So pedal your bike really fast, but don't crash.
I'm turning up. I'm turning over.
Oh no. Oh no.
There we go.
Come
And that's
on
what
back.
helmets are for, people.
Mhm. All right. Now at the bottom of the hill we see a bridge. We will now be the bridge. Bring your feet down, and as Sophie's doing, lift your hips up.
Woo. As high as you can go.
As high as you can. You're going to keep looking up at the sky while you do that. Now you're going to notice or visualize a creek flowing underneath your bridge. Can you hear the creek?
Someone pouring water in your glass.
Okay. Now, we're going to slowly come back down. We're done with the bridge. Come on back down. And then you're going to rock to sit. Cross your ankles, rock up to sit. From here, we will stand up. Now we're going to take a train to get to the farm. We need to help the train move. Have your hands in front. Interlace your fingers. And then we're going to flip the palms away. All right. And now we're going to make these little small circles with our shoulders, helping the train move along the tracks. Good.
Chugga choo choo.
That's right.
Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga.
Now the train is slowing down. We're getting close to the farm.
We're almost there. I see it.
All right. We're going to get off the train now, so relax those hands. We're now at the farm. The first thing we see is a tree. And it's really neat. In yoga, we have a pose that's called tree pose. So we'll practice that now. It's a balancing pose. So we'll get both sides. We'll stand tall on one foot, and we'll bring the other foot up our leg. Or as Sophie might show, if you don't mind,
If you can't balance.
if you can't balance or have a hard time, you can let your toes gently touch the floor. Good job.
You can have your arms like this.
You can have your arms like that.
This. Like
Yes,
this.
or here,
Or
wherever
here.
you want to be.
Or you can just have a cat.
Good job.
And a bushy tree.
There you go. Now, we got to get the other side. So bring that foot down and immediately bring the other foot up the leg, or let those toes touch the ground for a moment. Excellent. Whatever version of tree pose you want to be in today is just fine.
I'm a bushy tree, a very bushy tree.
Uh-huh. Which will come in handy.
Handy?
Because the next thing we notice is that it's not just any tree.
It's an apple tree.
It's an apple tree. So stand up really tall. We're going to help the farmer pick some apples off of this tree. So reach up really tall to one side and pick the apple, and you'll put it in the basket.
Pick the apple, put it in my mouth.
Oh, well now, you must have been hungry from that long trip. We're going to use the other arm. Now reach up and grab an apple and put it in the basket. And we'll do that a few more times, helping the farmer out. Reaching up, grab an apple, put it in the basket. Reach up, put it down. One more time. Reach up.
I got this one.
Good.
Beautiful.
Reach up and place it in the basket. Wonderful. Now from here, we notice the farmer needs some help. He needs to get the hay into the stables for his horses. So we're going to move some hay around. So if you would, stand up really tall and get your feet a little bit away from each other. And you're going to reach down to one side and grab a bale of hay. And you're going to throw it or toss it into the stables for the horses. Let's do that a few times, okay?
Okay.
Reach down and toss it. And again, reach down, grab a hold of it, and toss it into the stable. I know, they eat a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get, there's horses on both sides, so we need to get both sides. So reach over here, grab the hay that's on the other side, and throw it.
Or toss it.
Or toss it. Oh, you like toss better. Toss. Toss.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Toss.
Jazz hands.
Good. And one more time. Toss. Wonderful. While we're in the stables, we have noticed a cat wandering around.
Aww.
Please join me as we work our way back down to the floor, placing the hands underneath the shoulders, and your knees are on the floor too. You're going to arch the back up towards the sky like a cat, and maybe make a cat sound. Oh, I hope it's a happy cat. The second part of this pose we call cow pose. So let's find cow pose. Maybe make it sound like a cow. Okay, we'll do that a couple more times. Can you find cat pose again? And then back to cow. One more time. Meow. Awesome. Well, while this was going on, a little puppy dog decided to check out and see what we were doing. So, we're going to wag our tails like a puppy dog. So wag your tail like a puppy dog. Don't chase the cat.
Must chase cat.
Now it's time for us to ride the horse. So when you're ready, we're going to stand up, and I want you to take a wide stance. So get your feet a little bit away from each other. Okay? Oh, good. Yeah. And we're going to bend our knees a little bit, just a little bit. And we're going to hold on to the reins. So now we're on the horse.
So you're
And
holding
we're
an ice
gonna-
cream cone.
Oh, like you're holding an ice cream cone. Okay. And we're going to move our weight from one side to the other, moving back and forth. Not very big moves, right?
Yeah.
It's a very gentle horse.
His name is Bob.
His name is Bob. I did not know that. Back and forth. Now it's getting kind of late, so the horse wants to go back to the stables. So we're going to turn around, so just turn just a little bit.
Let's go, Bob.
And then we're going to move from side to side, working our way back to the stable where he has his hay and he can get some rest.
Good night, Bob.
Now we're back at the stable. Stand up really tall. Now the horse is having a rest right now, and maybe we should too. One more time. Carefully sit down on the ground. Do you remember the creek that was going underneath the bridge on the way to the farm?
Yes.
Okay. We're now resting beside this creek.
With sunscreen on.
With sunscreen on, yes. All right, we're gonna roll into our backs. And it's a warm, sunny day. And as Sophie says, we do have sunscreen. While we're resting beside the creek, we'll allow our eyes to close. Listening to the creek, feeling the warm sun on our skin. Our eyes are going to close just for a few moments. Now I'd like you to start taking some deeper inhales and exhales, still with your eyes closed. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and toes. And we're going to make some circles, like we're drawing circles with our fingers and toes now. And then you're going to hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug. And then you're slowly going to come up to sit on your mat. Wonderful. I would like to thank everyone for sharing this practice with us today.
Namaste.
Namaste. And that means?
The light in me sees the light in you.
Very good. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Sophie, for assisting. I appreciate you.
Love you.
All right. Till we see you guys again, have a great week, and thank you. Bye-bye.